The jury looking into the death of Mark Duggan have been told they must decide whether it was absolutely necessary for armed police to fire the fatal shot. The officer concerned said he fired in self-defence. Mr. Duggan's death in Tottenham in North London 2 years ago was followed by rioting which spread across the country. Our Home Affairs correspondent Simon Israel has this report.
Mark Duggan was shot dead on the evening of August 4th, 2011. He was escaping from a minicab hemmed in by 3 armed police cars in what are known as shock and awe tactics. This was his blood-stained coat recovered from the scene, and this diagram shows the path of the 2 bullets fired by the officer known as V53, one nicking Mr. Duggan's right bicep and the other through his chest, which killed him. In the wake of this police shooting, Tottenham erupted and was followed by widespread rioting across the country. Today marked the opening of a 10-week-long inquest into the question of whether there was absolute necessity for a police officer to shoot Mr. Duggan.
It's hugely important for my constituents in Tottenham, for the Duggan family and friends, but I think for the whole country, that we understand the circumstances that led up to Mark Duggan's death on that August evening that led to 4 days of rioting across our country.
The inquest heard how Mark Duggan was a suspected member of a gang called the Tottenham Mandem, a gang targeted that August for a rise in guns in nightclubs. The Serious and Organised Crime Agency fed intelligence that Mr. Duggan was picking up a gun. He was followed, seen collecting what police thought was a weapon, and then came the hard stop. The jury was told that Mark Duggan fled from the car. Firearms officer known as V53, they heard, said that he shot in self-defence. He saw Mr. Duggan's right arm come up and he shot once. It kept coming up and he shot again. Both he and another officer said that they saw a gun in Mr. Duggan's hand. The gun recovered from near the scene was wrapped in a sock, and a battery of tests for DNA, fingerprints, fibre transfer and gunshot residue failed to show if Mr. Duggan had ever handled it. What further complicated this case was an anonymous letter circulated to the Met Commissioner, the Duggan family and the local MP last year. It alleged Mark Duggan was the victim of a set-up by an informant. The jury were told an investigation found evidence to suggest the letter had been fabricated to discredit an officer. This is where it happened. I've been here many times, and on Thursday the jury will come here on a site visit. They will see the layout, the road and where the gun was found, 10 to 20 feet away on the other side of this fence. The jury was told there would be a great pattern of evidence from more than 100 witnesses surrounding Mark Duggan's death, which they will have to mesh together over the coming months.